next on the line, we have Relevancy Quadrant. This is, again, a simple visualization tool, but very, very powerful because as we know, we get overwhelmed with keywords. You do some of these searches in other tools and you have to go with these arbitrary kind of, oh, search, like you choose the volumes, the organic, like you go through all these kind of complicated methods which are supposed to help you do better, but we do like to simplify things in SmartScout. So here it is, relevancy quadrant. So for this ASIN, what are the most relevant keywords? So what are the most relevant keywords? Well, they're keywords with the highest relevancy and highest search volume. So relevancy, right? So how is that? How is that like? What do I mean there? Relevancy. When somebody searches for a keyword for a product, what is the conversion rate for that product on that keyword? That's what makes the keyword relevant
Mm-hmm.
to the product.
Mm-hmm.
And so that's literally all this is. It helps you highlight, from the top keywords, which keywords belong in the target quadrant, which has the highest relevancy and search volume. And then, so you would see that here, claw hammer, hammer, hammers.
So, Michael, this means that this ASIN, B01HD6 and
Uh-huh.
80W, that hammer, it means that it got sales from those keywords, and hence this is relevant. Do I understand
Uh,
correctly? Or
so
or
uh,
or different ASINs are getting sales on these keywords that are relevant.
that's what keyword relevancy is. Yes, exactly. And that does come from Amazon. And so, by the way, you can also view this, and maybe this will help make some more sense as well. You can actually just view this as a table.
Uh-huh.
So relevancy is determined by for a target ACE, and then comparing similar products, how many of them also rank on those search terms. So it's defined a little bit differently, but the idea is that keywords that are relevant for your listing are the one that are going to drive the most conversions.
Yeah, yeah, of
Um,
course. And this is in the relation to, I'm curious just to hammer as a keyword or that ASIN that we have. You know what I mean? Like, or both of them. So it means like for hammers, this ASIN that we have is the most relevant, so it probably will sell there. Also for Irwin hammers,
yeah,
claw
this is
hammers.
definitely relevant to this ASIN.
Okay, okay.
Yeah,
Then
this
I
is
understand.
specific to this ASIN, based on the data to this ASIN. What is cool here is also you've got buyer intent.
Hmm. Yeah. So if it's lower, it's like just they're interested. Maybe if it's just hammers, they're doing some research. But when it's like, what do we have there? Construction hammer. Maybe they're also doing research, but it's more relevant. I mean, it's more long tail, and long tail usually
Yep,
kind of
exactly. Yeah,
is a sign
exactly.
for a higher buyer
Exactly.
intent because they're like really trying to describe what they're looking for, and usually that means a higher buyer intent.
Yeah, that's a pretty like exactly like you said. If I'm searching, I'm like, what are the best hammers? But then, hammer is kind of like this hammer almost. Or
Hmm.
Irwin hammer, right?
Hmm. Hmm. All right. Relevancy quadrant. Cool,
Uh,
cool. Yeah. Nice for
okay,
also
so let's
for understanding your niche. We can, you know, try and
yeah,
test
so
these keywords in ads, add them to our listing. And actually, it
yeah.
was just a follow-up question. Maybe partially the AI listing architect, it's kind of going to use some of those keywords if we do input all these ASINs there.
Yes, it
There's a chance.
automatically does. It basically automatically takes into consideration this exact data.